This dribble move, sending the defender to the bleachers for a rest. Maybe avoiding blooper reels is a confidence thing. Tom Bell, 1979, pokes the ball free, dives, and just decides to win it from the hardwood. Why risk a turnover, right? So many ways to get a basket. Cuzzy KC shows us that new physics trick you learned off the rim, bouncing back in.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Star-Spangled Banner, getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. And tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more. And Gervin says, I'm his coach as far as putting that ball in the hole. He's a good student, too. Kevin?
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. Not every team has the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight.
And it can really add a dimension to your offense, Kevin, especially if you're able to pass out of double teams and hit guys who are open for shots.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Thybulle in at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, Ingram and Williamson are the forward. Jones is out there with C.J. McCollum, and it's Valanciunas in at the center. Williamson looking it over. Kicks it to McCollum. Jacks up a three.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Outside, Jones. Pass to Williamson. Over Harris. And it's Williamson missing. Thybulle on the wing. 76ers moving the ball around. Maxey passes to Embiid. Knocked away. Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
And guys, you have to admit that Brandon Ingram is only getting better as a player.
I'm raising my hand here. I admit it. You see me? I'm raising my hand. He's committed to living up to his all-star potential, and even though he's a player that had a change of scenery in the early part of his career after being a high draft choice, that's not mattering to Brandon Ingram. Maximizing his potential does matter, and we're seeing that hard work pay off.
Into the lane. Embiid kicks to Harden. Embiid trying to break loose. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Embiid. Harden's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the 76ers. Pass to McCollum. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
McCollum undersized at his position, at least in terms of his strength. But he can play that way because he competes. That's a tough one there.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 6. Harris dishes to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Over McCollum. 6 to shoot. Let's go. He doesn't hit that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. Ingram wide open. A three-pointer, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Passes it to Harris. For Ingram. Embiid inside. Covered by Williamson. And shot on the way. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Now here's McCollum. Lays it up off the glass. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Embiid against McCollum. Embiid, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one. Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the shot goes down. Harden's got his third basket of the night right there.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And a wide open look for McCollum. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. Harden the pass to Maxey. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's Williamson. Out to Ingram. It's up a three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Harden finds Harris. And he drives in. And slam dunk by Harris.
Tobias can't take you off the bounce. He has that strong face-up game and creates offense that time.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And here we are, opening night. Brent, do you have some special memories from an opening night you played in?
Man, I'm fired up, Kevin. Opening night. I hope you're excited. I know you are. I remember back in 1995, those many years ago, we had played against the Phoenix Suns. And they, at the time, had a player that said something during a free throw when the arena was completely quiet. Clippers against Suns. I can't repeat it in this broadcast at the commercial break, Kevin. I'll share it with you. But thank you for reminding me of it.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And it's Green in for Matisse Thybulle. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Ingram. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and it's...
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
There's Green with the three. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 3. And here's the fast break. The shot's good from Nance.
One of the things that we saw in the early part of his career with the Lakers is how dangerous he can be in transition. These are opportunities where he salivates.
To the paint. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Assist from
how many times do you see highlights like this? DeAndre Jordan loves bringing the hammer.
Graham, the pass to Hayes. He takes it in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Out out to Harris. Jordan inside, and they double up Jordan. And here's Harris from the arc. Offensive rebound in the corner. Harden. Back to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Graham dishes to Nance. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Harris.
And Nance is so athletic and so springy and bouncy out there on the floor. He can draw a lot of contact like that.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
George Niang, he's checked in for Harris. Now, here is Harden. 8 points for him.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. To the right side. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the pass to Hernan Gomez. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. Here's Niang, covered by Hayes. Niang, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And again, no good by New Orleans. The 76ers lead. Here's Maxey. It's stolen by Nance. And they're on the break. Finished off the break.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Harden the pass to Maxey. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the wing right side. Harden surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Down low. They kick it out to Green. Offline with his three. New Orleans has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Controlled from outside. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Harden outside. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. New Orleans on top as they end the first quarter on a 12-4 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And staying hungry, Joel Embiid continuing to improve.
Coming into this year, I just wanted to, take advantage of, every single.
Well, he's already made huge strides in his conditioning, and it shows.
Not satisfied yet to win that MVP trophy, but he is more than capable.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Shake Milton is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Green, and it's Niang in at the 4 spot. Graham gets a wide-open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Graham's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans. And Greg with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid three-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him.
That one good for 2. He's got 6.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Milton kicks to Jordan. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
A big problem in the paint, really. This is the only area that DeAndre Jordan is going to score from.
A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And the Pelicans Pelicans lead by 5.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. If you know a thing or two about being a floor general, it's no longer just a traditional guarded role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. High post, Embiid. Valanciunas is there. Embiid, the pass to Milton. Thybulle with the ball. Working on Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Embiid with it. Now defended by Williamson. They get it back. Here's Korkmaz. Another miss by Philadelphia. Pelicans leading by 5. Jones dishes to Williamson. The rebound by Niang. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Embiid kicks to Korkmaz. And it's Thybulle in the corner. Pass to Embiid. And the shot goes in.
Joel Embiid.
Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Williamson. Another shot. Here's Valanciunas. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Ingram deciding where to go with it. He kicks to McCollum. Now here's Valanciunas. Tight defense on him. Lets it go from 14. The shot comes out, and it's Philadelphia the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Korkmaz, defended by Jones. It's stolen by Jones. Cullen passes to Valanciunas. He shoots again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Embiid. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Paul Millsap's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tobias Harris comes in for George Niang. Maxey's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's James Harden in for Shake Milton. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's Harden. Pelicans with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Ingram. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
This may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for New Orleans. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Now here's Jones. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. The 76ers with another miss. New Orleans leading by 9. Now Ingram. Going inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his
Paul
second
Millsap
personal
picks one
foul.
up. And Spurs
Third
great
team
Tim
foul.
Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and he played with them, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
Here's Ingram. James Harden picking up that last basket. Shoots from the elbow. That's short off the rim. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
And both free throws good for James Harden. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Maxey. Over Gray. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Graham with the bucket.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Harden the pass to Millsap. Over Alvarado. Another miss by Philadelphia. Pelicans leading by 10. It's Ingram on the wing. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Some changes for Philadelphia. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Millsap, and it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Passes to Maxey. 43 seconds left here in the second. In the corner, it's Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
That's his second personal
Along
foul.
with terrific
Third
production,
team foul.
Harris is an interesting team
At the
leader.
line for
Very
Philly.
positive in his approach.
And Harris drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
The pass to Ingram. 18 feet out. Again, the Pelicans score.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jordan. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
Pass to Maxey. With 4 seconds on the clock. And slam dunk by Maxey.
This goes to
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your...
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. It's fair to say that the second quarter belonged to them. They've now got a 9-point edge heading into the second half. What did you think, Shaq, about New Orleans?
They've come out determined to push the pace. Up-tempo offense, getting the ball up as quickly as possible. The advantage in transition points has been the major difference in this game.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia?
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Jones is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. It's the Pelicans 5. And here's McCollum for 3.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
To the inside, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. McCollum outside. To Williamson. It's Jones on the way. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pocket 6. Feeds to Valanciunas. Williamson trying to free himself up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
With how he can operate on the block and shoot it, Valanciunas is a tough matchup for most centers.
The 76ers trail by 7. Harden with it. Now defended by Williamson. Yep, that one goes. Harris has got 6 points.
Well, Tobias just going strong that time.
Outside, Jones. Passes it to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Williamson, and the rejection by Embiid. And he recovers it. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Harden dishes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. McCollum against Harden. Right side, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Back to McCollum for 3. Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. He's got 14.
They expect Brandon Ingram to give them a constant inside-outside threat. He's got to go ahead from three-point line whenever he wants it.
Embiid kicks to Harris. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Pelicans fan, your Pelicans dance team. Give them a hand, clap it up for your Pelicans dance team.
Williamson, the pass to McCollum. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harden's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Harris passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
McCollum finds Valanciunas. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And they double up Embiid. Here's Maxey. Oh, good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
McCollum with the ball. He has 6. To the middle. And the rejection by Embiid. And they're able to recover. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 6. Good.
James
Harden's got 18 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The feed to Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. The 76ers trail by 4. To the paint. Stolen by McCollum. Here's Williamson. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for New Orleans.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Back to Valanciunas. Kicks it to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Ingram. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Ingram has the skill to do that. A nice job setting up and receiving the pass.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Then for the 76ers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Embiid. Niang comes in for Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. Here's Graham. He has 6. And stolen by Thibault.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Alvarado. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Harden. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive. And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And so it's New Orleans with it. It's a 1-point game.
Danny Green.
Back to Hernan Gomez. Dishes it to Hayes. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. That one rolling around and rims out. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The 3 from Harden. That shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Alvarado. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. For the lead. Kicks it out to Harden. Over Alvarado. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. New Orleans gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Inside. On Gomez down low. He's against Jordan. No good from Hernan Gomez.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Maybe the best at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Jones checked in for the Pelicans.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Takes it inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows, so he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
For New Orleans, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And the first one drops. And so Jones nails both of them. And Philadelphia has possession. They trail by 1. Harden dishes to Jordan. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And New Orleans gets called for the foul.
Well, the adventure begins when DeAndre gets to the line, but I think he's wanting to work hard on his free throws, so it's not a substitution in the last 2 minutes of a game. He wants to get confident stepping up and knocking them down. He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Graham surveying the floor. Jones. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jones has got 6 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play. Getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
8 seconds left here in the third quarter. This one for 3. They get it back. Here's Jordan. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Pelicans lead by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers. Korkmaz is out there with Maxey. Then it's Green. Then it's Jordan. And it's Niang in at the 4. Here's Korkmaz. It's tipped. It's stolen. Maxey passes to Green. Here's Maxey. Looking to get back on track here. Missed inside. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Graham. Here's the lob to the hoop. And Hayes throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's the drive. Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And Nance kicks to Green. 6 to shoot. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And so Green will bring it up for the 76ers. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And here's Maxey. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain the possession. So both teams making some changes here.
To the floor for the 76ers.
Here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Hayes. Stolen by McCollum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him. New Orleans making a switch here. Valanciunas has checked in. Pass to McCollum. Unloads from 13. Korkmaz kicks to Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Down low. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Harris dishes to Embiid. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his third foul of the game. Williamson is checked in for Hayes. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Maxey.
Danny Green is such a fantastic system player, and this is a pretty fantastic system, so it's working out well.
Inside, here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Ingram finds Jones. Just 5 to shoot for the 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. The 76ers making a switch here. Harden's checked in.
76ers substitution, James Harden.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The 76ers trail by 4. Harris passes to Embiid. Here's Korkmaz. A three-pointer off the mark. The Pelicans have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cool down the stretch.
Impeccable from the line.
That's his second personal foul. Second team
That free throw, no good. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Korkmaz. And he's good on the second.
Even with one miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
Harden kicks to Embiid. Harden trying to get open. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Joel Embiid.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Joel Embiid. That's his
The free throw drops for
Valanciunas.
Some changes for Philadelphia. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Second shot opportunity, and it's Williamson missing. The 76ers trail by 4. Milton the pass to Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, Tobias too strong. Gets inside, not going to be denied.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Tobias Harris. At the line for 1.
That's good from Harris. And so here's New Orleans. Here's McCollum. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space. And CJ cashes in.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Here's Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And that's now 19 points for Brandon Ingram.
Well, Ingram's going to come through when it's crucial. He did so there.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Outside, Jones. Driving to the basket. Valanciunas trying to free himself up on the basket by Jones.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. For 3, Harris hits it from 3-point range. Harris has had 6 points in the quarter.
They count on Harris to get their offense going. He delivered.
A 3 from McCollum. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And he was a go-to guy in crunch time in college, and McCollum now has developed that reputation here in the league.
It's Harden with the drive, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
It's the first that will put them up by 2.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
And the rejection by Embiid. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 1. There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach talk to his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Harden the pass to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And we know about Harden's scoring abilities, but his team heavily relies on that vision and playmaking as well.
And it's McCollum off the drive. And McCollum with the slam.
Oh, man, the DNA test comes back, and there is a clutch gene. McCollum with the confidence to deliver.
To the middle, and slam dunk by Harris.
Tobias says, I'll take you home.
1:12 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harden against McCollum. Williamson trying to free himself up. McCollum no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Harden the pass to Harris. Yes!
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. It's tipped. Williamson finds McCollum. Misses the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Embiid trying to break loose. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Yeah, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way. As much as you just saw him do there, glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Embiid inside, covered by Williamson. A nice shot by Harris.
Yeah, I feel like he's getting more and more confident and might be able to take over in this game.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It counts! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
That's his first personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for
Really
Philly.
an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it. Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
A 3 from McCollum. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
For 3, Ingram. No good. And Philadelphia calls time here.
76ers.
They're up by 5. 1 second left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
It's stolen by Jones. No good. So Philadelphia.